Good morning, Mavericks. Today is Wednesday, April 17th, 2013. She's Ariel Wilcox.
And he's Brett Fatiato.
And this is MVTV.
Are you in a band? Do you have a special talent with an instrument? Then auditions are this Friday for Day on the Green in A2 after school at 3:10.
All CFF seniors who will be applying for life membership, please see PAB in D13 by this Friday, April 19th.
Seniors, Thursday, April 25th, there will be a mandatory meeting to go over your last month of school. We'll discuss finals, checkout, graduation, and other extremely important events. It will be in the small gym from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. so you can get the scoop.
As we approach the STAR testing season, we want students, staff, and our community as a whole to join in our effort for Rockstar testing. It is time to let our stars shine throughout the San Juan Unified School District.
STAR testing will take place during your second period class, beginning April 23rd, Tuesday, English Language Arts, Thursday, April 25th, Mathematics, Tuesday, April 30th, Science, and Thursday, May 2nd, World and U.S.
Good morning.
History.
I'm David Ted O'Connor from Mesa Verde High School, and I'm here with ultra marathoner Mike Peoples, who has also run the Boston Marathon. Now, Mr. Peoples, your training, your commitment, your anticipation, and the success of the Boston Marathon the first time, I'd really like you to give us a perspective of your mindset.
Sure. Well, the Boston Marathon is kind of the end goal for most marathoners. It's the mother of all marathons. It's the marathon that's the hardest to get into. You have to train the hardest and you have to qualify at a very fast time. It's also the most historic marathon. It's 117 years old, the oldest in the world. So it's a goal. When I ran the Boston Marathon back in 2006, which was the first time I had run the marathon, I literally trained thousands of hours, and I was able to qualify with 5 minutes to spare. I had 5 minutes at the end to make that goal.
Now that's one perspective, a positive perspective, a healthy perspective. Now, how can you possibly go to the other side and think about the mindset of a terrorist act such as yesterday? I mean, how do you feel about the possibility of how that can happen?
It's unimaginable. It makes me shake. I think that the Boston Marathon is the epitome of goodness, of kindness, of 1.5 million people come out and cheer on complete strangers. And the people who are running have put in hundreds, thousands of hours, have spent hundreds or thousands of dollars to get there. And then you have the extreme opposite end, the evil of individuals who would come along and disrupt something so magnificent and so beautiful to our nation. It happens in Boston, but it's really an international marathon, and it affects not only the runners but families and spectators throughout the world.
I should say less than 1% is created by those people. 100% of the crimes and the problems. What would you suggest to anyone as far as changing their lifestyle so that they don't go down that path where they're unemployed, you know, where they're looking to steal because they can't fend for themselves? What suggestion would you give to not only students but to the general public?
Sure. Well, I think that we have examples of good and we have examples of evil. They're obvious. This is an obvious case. I think that we all have a responsibility to be the opposite of the evil and to show our best side. And for example, when I ran to school this morning, 7 miles, takes me about an hour to get here. I wave to every single car I pass. I wave probably 200 times on the way to school every morning. And part of it is just, it sounds silly and goofy, and some people wave back, and some people honk their horn, some people show me their middle finger. I mean, I get all kinds of responses, but I think
proving that you're still number one in their lives.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't take it personal. I think that we try to spread kindness, and that's my contribution. I see a lot of angry people. And you never know where that's going to lead, their anger. It could be, I think, obviously the people who disrupted the event yesterday were angry, evil people. And I think it can start at a very young age. I think as parents, as teachers, as human beings, we have a responsibility to find good and praise it, and to try to help people who are misguided and angry and sad. And so waving and saying hello and good morning and thank you and please and being nice is what we should do as human beings.
Thank you for your time and your perspective. From Mesa Verde High School, I'm David Ted O'Connor. Back to you in the studio.
How many times are you in the yearbook? Find out when you purchase the all-color yearbook in the quad this week at lunch. This is your opportunity to receive a free IMAP t-shirt when you buy one in the next 4 weeks. This week it's freshmen who have the chance to purchase their yearbook. Next week it will be the sophomores' turn, followed by the juniors and seniors.
Seniors, want to get a head start in completing your senior checkout? Go to your Naviance/Student Connection homepage by going on the school website. There is a senior survey required by the district. It is listed under What's New.
The task has been assigned by Bruce Arms from the district office. If you have kept up on your college and scholarship information on Naviance, the survey will take less than 15 minutes. If not, you will need to gather some information regarding the colleges you applied to, where you were accepted, and where you have decided to attend.
There will also be scholarship information you need to complete. This includes the scholarships you have applied for, accepted, and the amount of money you will receive.
You may complete this now. The final deadline is May 20th. This is required for part of your senior checkout. Do this now, time is flying by.
A trip to William Jessup University is being planned for April 24th after school. From 3 p.m. to 6:30 p.m., we'll tour the school with former graduate Amanda Ferguson and have dinner in the school cafeteria from 5 to 6 p.m.
See Senior Steel for signups and details. We may see former Mesa Verde graduates Misty Perrin and Candace Johnson, who are currently attending William Jessup University.
Link Crew applications are now available. Do you want to make a difference in our incoming freshmen in class 2017? Well, then turn your application in to Miss Mo by May 1st.
Student government applications are now available. Do you want to make a difference on campus, or do you want to make the senior year the biggest and the best?
Apply for student government office. You must have a 2.5 GPA or better to apply. You must be willing to be a voice of reason for your fellow students, and you must be willing to make great things happen for our school. Applications are due to Mo's mailbox by May 1st.
Avid sophomores and juniors are going on a field trip to Stanford, San Jose State, and CSU East Bay on May 23rd. See Ms. Peoples in A8 for a permission slip.
Well, that's it for today, Mavericks. Remember, your prom is 3 days away, so finish your last-minute shopping and plans to make midnight in Paris the best night ever.